Good day, welcome to the channel. Today I want to talk about something that apparently no one in the Fortnite community is talking about. There is the FTC is coming with a new regulation, I believe, or they are strengthening the regulation on the content that is being provided to kids on the internet, and they're starting with Google and YouTube. YouTube is owned by Google, right? So Google has been paying, YouTube has been paying a hefty fine each year to the FTC for breaches to the regulation called COPPA, right? The Child Online Protection Privacy Act, I believe that's what it's called. I'm not sure. Later in the video, you'll get what it stands for. It's going to affect a lot of content creators who post videos for Fortnite and for Call of Duty or any gaming related activity. But I don't see persons talking about this, and I don't know why. Because you can be fined up to $42,530. I don't even know why they put the $30 on it. But that's the fine that it comes with per offense. I don't know if the offense is for per video or is it for the breaches. Just taking this clip for a second, please. Just watch a clip.
Independent piecemeal actions against content creators for violating COPPA, that may discourage content creators from posting content on YouTube. So the analogy that I think of, imperfect, is the expression about shooting fish in a barrel. And YouTube is the barrel, and the content creators are the fish. And so it's a place where this content is centralized, and essentially it's easy. This action is changing YouTube's business model. That YouTube cannot bury its head in the sand. YouTube cannot pretend that it's not aware of the content on its platform and hope to escape liability for COPPA. YouTube is going to be explicitly held liable for complying with COPPA where it has actual knowledge of the content. YouTube is going to be required to seek out that actual knowledge through requiring content creators and channel owners to specifically designate whether they are directed to children. And as the chairman noted, not only can we sue Google and YouTube for compliance with COPPA, but also individual channel owners and content creators. And once this order has been fully implemented, we intend to conduct a sweep.
So there you have it, straight from the FTC's mouth. As you can see, they're saying that they're not going to be able to sue Google and YouTube where that regulation is concerned. They'll be able to also sue individual content creators, and they're targeting every content creator. So you gotta watch what you're posting. As the internet is like a second earth, I would put it. So stricter regulations are coming in to a lot of media sources, a lot of social network and stuff, but they're starting with Google apparently and YouTube. They're gonna start enforcing these regulations on those two. There's an option that where you can decide if you want a certain age requirement to view, as you can see, for kids or not. But now onto the good part. Now to the good part / bad part. Alright, the fact is to consider the subject matter of the video, if the children are the intended audience, if it includes child actors or models, if it includes characters, celebrities, or toys that appeal to children, right? These stuffs are very, very vague. if it uses language that is meant for children to understand and not a vague one, right? The stuff that they have as factors are so vague. If it includes activities that appeal to children, if it includes songs, stories, or poems that appeal to children, so vague.
Unable to confirm whether or not your content is made for kids. That decision is up to you, taking into consideration these factors. Note that regardless of where you're based, COPPA generally applies. Be sure to consult a lawyer if you have questions.
Characters, celebrities, or toys that appeal to children. You're going back on that point. No, Ninja's like what all the kids are raving about, and he said his content is child friendly until it goes after dark, I think. You need to consider a lot of stuff what he's posting now. Because activities that appeal to children, as Fortnite has it that up to age 13, I think, if I can recall. So that is kind of weird. It's kind of conflicting, very conflicting. Like I said, very conflicting, because I've seen a lot of kids on these games, not just Fortnite. I don't think I remember what's the age requirement for Fortnite. But I've been seeing a lot of these games that are violent games. Obviously, Fortnite is a violent game because you're using guns, killing persons. But I've seen kids on Call of Duty, man, and they're swearing and doing stuff. So a lot of this gotta come from parenting, right? But it's gonna be target. But they're gonna use it to. They're gonna use this act to target content creators on YouTube or on Google in general, which is the same, because YouTube is owned by Google. So neither here nor there, right? Yeah, right. So, like, what I'm saying is, what I'm super saying is that these content creators should be more careful of what they're posting, right? And ensure that they enable the type of viewers for either all of their contents that they're posting or per video, because you may post videos that are child friendly or kid safe, right? So all viewers can watch it, kids and adults, right? Fair. But if you don't enable it and you have content that include the language, like I said earlier, that the language, the curse language, is gonna mess up a lot of content creators like Tifu, who swears like every 10 seconds. Every 10 seconds, bro. And that's gonna really hurt him, because if he doesn't have on that thing that it says it's for kids or it's for persons who are under the age of 18 or for person who's over the age of 18, if he doesn't put the right option, he might be facing a lot of compensation payouts to the FTC. So you gotta be careful. A lot of, not just him, a lot of content creators, man. Like I said, you can't be posting stuff with kids in your videos, swearing and this stuff. So like you have YouTubers who say that their biggest fan found them like Dylan, and other content creators like, check out my biggest fan and all this stuff, and they're kids, and they're like, oh my effing gosh, oh my effing gosh, it's Dylan, oh my effing gosh, it's Tifu. Nah, you can't have that being posted in your video, right? Even if you blur the curse word out, you still having a child swearing in your video. You might pay that you might be paying that $42,000, $530. I don't know why the $30, like, come on. But I wonder if they get the gist. So this is going to affect all gaming and content creators. So y'all ensure that you stay up to date with the changes. I heard it's supposed to come out, that the act is supposed to take full effect December 10, but I'm reading places where it's saying that it's gonna be 2020 January, so I'm not sure, but be very careful of what you're posting and the content, the language, and all the other stuff that they say. Read the regulations, man, because it just might get your channel demonetized. Like, take a look at these clips, right, that I'm going to show, these excerpts I'm going to show you. They're basically saying that they can demonetize your channel, they can take away your channel, all those stuff, man. Like, seriously, take into consideration this, please. Look at this, look at the changes. YouTube will stop serving personalized ads on your video, so you won't be able to make any money from ads right there. So that's binding the inside of your earnings. No comments, info cards, or end screens will be also available to the channels who are breaching these offenses or the act, the COPPA Act. And no stories, community tab, or notification bell. So all we love to say, click notification bell. you better be warned, because you won't be able to notify the persons who are viewing your channel that you have a new video. Viewers won't be able to save or watch later, so you basically can't put this on a playlist or whatever. You're gonna either have to copy the link and paste it in some sort of memo or something pad just to can view it. Viewers won't be able to save the playlist, like I said earlier. And Google may also terminate your channel if you're found breach of this, because Google don't want to take any more losses from this act that's been going on for years, I presume. Like I said, they're not going to be taking any more responsibilities for anyone's action. So if you keep breaching the act, you're on your own. You're going to pay all that money. YouTube, I think, paid out like close to $200 million to the FTC for not following these regulations. And now they want to inform everyone that, hey, you got to get with the program because we're not going to take any more losses. But as a content creator, you guys need to, as well as myself, I'm new to this, need to be careful of what you post and ensure that it's kids friendly if it's going to relate into kids. If not, you put on the 18 and over. And it's not just for the US, it's for all countries. It's something global. So this is where I'm gonna just end the video, and stay tuned because I post a lot of content. My content is a varied amount of content. I'll post stuff about my life, I'll post stuff about animes, I'll post stuff about Fortnite, Call of Duty, gaming in general. So stay tuned, man. And you guys have an awesome day. Peace out.